Animals have physical characteristics which enable them to survive. These characteristics affect their appearance and their behavior. We call these adaptations. Some adaptations are learned, others are instinctive, which means the action comes naturally. An animal may act as part of a group, like a school of fish, or individually to improve their chances for survival. For example, having long, powerful legs, white-tailed deer can run swiftly. This is a physical adaptation. While running, a deer flips up its brown tail, which is white underneath, as a clue for other deer to follow. Predators follow as well. Predator means other animals that are trying to eat it. When an animal is hunted, it is called prey. Predator and prey relationships constantly change as animals learn adaptations to survive. When the deer is safely away, the deer drops its tail and blends into its surroundings once again. This raising of the tail is a behavioral adaptation. A ruby-throated hummingbird beats its wings over 50 times a second, enabling it to fly in every direction, including backwards. This allows it to fly stationary while nectaring from bright flowers. Chipmunk hibernation is an instinctive adaptation, whereas a gray squirrel mother teaches her young how to find food, a learned adaptation. Adaptations affect how an animal gets a meal, keeps from being another animal's meal, chooses a mate, survives changes in seasons, and defends itself. Some adaptations are easily seen. A frog uses its long muscular back legs to leap from predators. A snake flicks its forked tongue in and out, picking up air molecules that it can analyze. Snakes have what is called a Jacobson's organ in the roofs of their mouths, which decodes information about the size and suitability of the animal in front of it. If the animal is small, warm-blooded, and alive, it is attractive prey. People are too large to be prey for our local snakes in Northern Virginia. Some adaptations are less obvious. Let's look at the American toad. The American toad looks like an easy meal for a fox. Unlike other species of frogs, the toad has short legs, which allow it to hop only a few inches at a time. Its feet do not have claws. Also, the adult toad lives in woods and backyards, away from ponds, so it cannot swim away from danger. However, the toad has several surprising adaptations that enable it to hop around unchallenged by predators which are hunting for a meal. Look at the toad and see if you can figure out some of its physical adaptations. The American toad's skin is brown and bumpy, with a pattern that provides what we call camouflage, or the ability to hide on the ground. Its large eyes provide it a wide range of vision. The toad possesses several physical features you cannot see. American toads can also take in a deep breath and swell their size. It does not have a rib cage, and so can expand its body to look much larger than it is. Without a full rib cage, the toad is also squishier than it looks. If a predator tried to grab it, the toad can often just slip away. Look at the large bumps behind the eyes. These are called parotid glands, which contain a milky, slimy poison which the toad can squeeze out when it is in danger. If an animal picks up the toad in its mouth, the poison can cause illness or even death. Usually, the predator will spit out the toad and quickly learns to leave future toads alone. A fox would even get a reaction from licking or putting its nose on the toad. Since toads tend to come out at night and prefer moist, cool places in the day, usually pets and children do not find toads. Toads are great friends in the garden as they eat a lot of insects and slugs that harm plants. If you ever see a toad, blow it a kiss, but remember, not to touch. Humans have many adaptations, both instinctive and learned. However, we do not have better eyesight, nor a better sense of smell or hearing compared to many wild animals. What physical adaptations do people have which enable their behavior to help us live day to day? What adaptations do you have?